What is up, guys, and welcome back to TheeSportsScoop. And today I will be breaking down Tua Tagovailoa film. I'm really excited to do this. My Miami Dolphins quarterback. And without further ado, I don't really think there's much else to say. Let's get into it. So, sorry, I'm just gonna go back. I wish I had the all 22 here because I don't have the all 22 here. But Tyreek was running a streak, but the call was definitely a curl. I'm going to just reload it a little bit. It's a high snap, first of all, but watch. This is the most soft coverage you'll ever see against Tyreek Hill. He could just break in here, and there's no way to defend that. But I believe the play call was a curl because look how off this corner is sitting. There's no way this corner is sitting this far off if he's expecting a deep ball from Tua. He wasn't. It's a little miscommunication, and it's an incomplete pass. Still a bad pass. You should be able to adjust. I'm not leading to a blame free here, but there is something to be said about that. Now here, I want to just bring your guys' attention to this. As he takes the snap, he knows exactly what he's going to do with it. All right, watch. Look at his face. His body is facing this way. He knows exactly what he's going to do because it's a wide open Alec Ingold. Now, it is a clean pocket. So I want to see from Tua more this season. What I didn't really see this game, which is why I was a little bit upset, is for him to wait for this route to develop because he's going to get more yardage from here from Chase Edmonds in the open field than he is here from Ingold. And this got some yardage. It wasn't a bad play, but I think Edmonds gets more yardage on it. 3rd down and 2, finds his quick release. And look at how quickly Tyreek Hill cuts back. Tyreek catches the ball. He could just go out of bounds, call it, but he cuts back in and tries to make a better play. This is a play, though. Watch this. I want to see Tua wait for this to develop because he's playing too fast. And I usually would rather him play too fast than too slow. But if he just lets this develop, he has all the time in the world. He can just fire this right in here. So much space for, I believe, Chase Edmonds. Instead, he overthrows Alec Ingold by just a little bit. People could say it's a bad overthrow. It could have been a touchdown, but Alec Ingold realistically isn't beating Jonathan Jones on speed. Now let's play. A play action. Tua has, again, a lot of time, a big improvement, and this time he finds his receiver, Tyreek Hill. Fumbles, but that's not important there. Look, I want you to watch this route. It's going to show it again. Tyreek runs in motion, and he absolutely slays Jonathan Jones, I believe, and just instead of getting to the outside again, he tries to beat this guy because he is that electric. And again, Tua. Now, this is when the pass rush. This is the problem with what I saw from Tua. Again, another little problem. So here, there's nothing really developed, right? He can't just throw it to any of these guys. I know they're technically open, but their backs are turned. He can't just throw it. He tries to step in, and then he hesitates. So watch again. I apologize again. But he has this pocket, right? It's not a clean pocket. Instead of trying to get to the outside, which I think he could get to the outside and then find this route on a break. He tries to step into the pocket, which a lot of people have been telling him to do, but now he's in all of the chaos, and he's not a big guy. He's not going to be able to body off a defensive lineman. Gets hit, fumbles, Connor Williams picks it up. Dolphins got lucky here, and they settled for 3 on the drive. Now here, Tua takes a snap, knows exactly where he's going, finds Tyreek Hill. Again, watch how Tyreek Hill constantly tries to beat everyone. And sometimes people say it's a bad thing. I love that about him. He's going to be, because he can sometimes. Not much to break down here. Another play action read. I don't like the concept of Tua rolling out onto his right, because he has a left hand and not a particularly strong left hand. So I want to see him more often than not rolling out to his right. They had him roll out left a couple of times, and let's just wait till this develops a little more. This is really the only logical throw he can make, so it was well done by him. Tyreek gets the outside. Tyreek's getting open. It's pretty much all you can ask for from. Now, again, a lot of play action, a lot of motion. Now, you watch this. You see this. This is an ineligible receiver. You see nothing short, and Tua doesn't want to have to chuck the ball long, and it's because he doesn't trust his arm yet, but it'll get there. I think it'll get there. I see positives out of Tua's game just throwing short, so he doesn't want to force it. But what right here, he scrambles to the outside, tries to get away, sees nothing, and throws it away. It's the smart play, But I want to have the all 22, and I just don't have it because I'm not going to pay for NFL Plus. But I want to see if there was anything breaking up the field. Now, this play here, this shows elite anticipation. He sees that this rusher is right here, and this was definitely not the design play because Chase Edmonds, I believe, was supposed to be breaking out. It's a great audible, and he just gets it out. Not a great throw, but he gets it into his hands. It was the mind there that won that play and won it on third down. Massive from Tua. That's the type of play that makes him the quarterback he is. Again, a lot of motion, a lot of play action. Now, he's going to force this downfield here, but I want to see if he can maybe step into this gap right here and then throw it again. I know it's unconventional, but across his body to Cedric Wilson here. He doesn't do that, but he does find Durham Smythe, which was the right pass. Ignore what I just said. That was the right pass. It was not a fumble. He was down. 3rd and 11. Now, we see at the top of the screen a lot of guys going up, maybe some cutbacks, but he scrambles out and he just fires it to the open guy on the sideline. Not much I can critique there. Pretty much what you would want. 2nd and 8. Oh, again, a lot of play action. And this one's an RPO, and it finds Tyreek Hill, and it's kind of going back to the roots from last season. Don't want to see that all too often, but that time it worked, so I'm not upset about it. Again, more rolling out to the left. And this is why I don't want to see this ever. This is a play that might have worked for Garoppolo. It might have worked for Lance. This will never work with this offense. You don't fake a pitch with a quarterback that's not good off his back foot. You can't do this because you invite the pressure from Judon. You have Smythe open, and he's just going to get bulldozed right away anyway. And Tua can't really, he can't audible out of this. This is just not a good play call. I liked how McDaniel called the game, but this was not a good play call. 3rd and 7. Steps back. Again, a relatively clean pocket, and this is good anticipation. He knows that, I believe that's Chase Edmonds. Yeah, that's Jalen Waddle. He knows that Jalen Waddle is going to cut back. So instead of firing this in-breaker to, I think this is Smythe again, which might have looked more open. You can't really see it, but he was getting open. He sees Waddle's going to make that cutback, and he trusts Waddle, and that's a great throw. That's the type of throw. It's an accurate throw. It's great anticipation. Good work on Tua. Again, RPO concept. He's going to launch it deep, and this is one that I'm going to have to talk to you guys about. I've been seeing a lot that this is a terrible throw by Tua, and it's not a great throw by Tua, but in reality, it's just an RPO concept that took too long to develop. So you look at Tyreek, right? This is the target the whole time. Tyreek is the target the whole time. So he throws that there. Gesicki is another option. You watch Mike Gesicki right here. He breaks out. This is probably what the route was supposed to be. But I think what Tua does here, and I think it's a smart play, but it was poorly executed. Tyreek bailed him out, is he sees the rookie cornerback, Jack Jones, guarding Tyreek Hill. He says, I want some of that, and he gets what he wants out of it. Tyreek is just going to come down with it and make something out of it. And it was a bad throw, but I think the brain part was, I want Tyreek to have this ball. You're going to see it better now. It's rookie cornerback out of Arizona State, Jack Jones versus Tyreek Hill. You're going to trust Tyreek Hill. It's not a great throw, but Tyreek's coming up with it. So it works out in the end. Yeah, we're just going to see the one-handed snag. That's ridiculous. All right. Now we see Tua. It's a relatively clean pocket, and Hill tries to go with one hand here. I want to see if he overthrows this, actually, because not like Tyreek to drop this pass. No, it's just a bad drop. He's got to hold that in. I don't know what he was thinking there. All right. Again, look at how clean this pocket is, and look at how big of a difference this is from last year. Connor Williams is blocking Christian Barmore on his own. Eichenberg's there to help. Armstead's not really handling anything. But Austin Jackson looks super solid. Judon does get in and end up sacking him. So I want to see where this goes wrong, because this looked like a very clean pocket. Oh, that's just a great move by Judon. That's nothing really the Dolphins could have foreseen. It's Barmore taking up two guys and Judon getting inside. So it was a clean pocket until Judon made something happen of it. I'm not too upset with that. Yeah, look at how he reroutes right here and makes that tackle. That's very well done by Judon. I'm not upset with the pass blocking on that. 3rd and 19. Tua sits back, has time. He could find Edmonds, but he sees his receiver here. I actually want him. I know people want him to be aggressive, but this is definitely the smarter throw. Finding Edmonds here on the check down is the smarter throw because there's not really much of an option around there. Again, I wish I had the all 22. I don't, but it looks like the smarter throw to go to Edmonds there. But he ended up making the completion. It's just a dangerous throw. Now, as the half is closing, 4th and 7, this is the best anticipatory throw I've seen from Tua Tagovailoa. Look at where Jalen Waddle is as he throws this. Just watch Waddle right here. Tua steps, Waddle's in triple coverage. And he breaks away from it all. It's really well done by Waddle, but I want to see. I think most quarterbacks are looking over this way. They're looking over this way to that open Tyreek Hill, who can turn the corner, but Tua sees that Waddle's going to get through that gap and go all the way, and I think it's very well done by Tua and Waddle. That's the chemistry they've built up. So it's bravo for them. They blocked off the Penguin celebration, which makes me fairly angry. So that's the first half from Tua. A mixed bag, but I think overall I would say I would grade it as a C+, which is pretty much how I'd grade Tua right now. I think he's going to be better, but right now in this half, I'd grade him as a C+. And Waddle takes it to the house. Look at Rob Hunt manhandling Gaucho. That makes me very happy. Just to the house. Right. Edmonds in motion. This is probably the right throw here. Edmonds in motion, wide open. He gets some yardage here. He waits. A little bit inaccurate, but he sees Jalen Waddle. I'm not mad at this throw. A little bit inaccurate, but he knows Waddle's going to get there. It's not a mistake. Okay. 3rd down and 1. Again, look at how much motion the Dolphins play. And this is an RPO concept, and Hill's going to get swept here. I think this was a bad play call more than the bad throw. I wanted to see what the option here was for Waddle. No, there's really nothing there. Oh, it was too quick of a concept, but this route right here, 1 sec. If he held it on, I think the pass blocking was good enough. I think he could have made it out here. So that's a possibility, but not mad at it. All right. First and 10, wide set, Tua steps, screen. This is the play call. You can't get mad at him for it. And Tyreek goes and picks up the first down. There's no way of other than describing that other than Tyreek Hill just cooks him. So again, a lot of motion. Cedric Wilson in the backfield. He throws it back. I would count this as a running play. This is again a play call. Tua is playing to the playbook. He fumbles here, but goes out of bounds. So there's not much I can critique him on there. Let's see. Tua. This is, other than the obvious hold right here, this is the wide open throw. He makes the throw, and Mostert doesn't get blown up and shows some shiftiness and gets the first down. This is a play made by Raheem Mostert, but Tua made the right read and found the right throw. Can't get mad at that. 2nd and 7. Again, I hate this concept because it leaves an ongoing rusher. I know it could work in the goal, on the goal to go, but this is the right throw here. He makes the throw and he gets 1 yard. So is it worth it to get 1 yard and have this guy running at you? No, not at all. You'd rather run the ball. So I don't like this play call, but overall, it's not the way to go there. 3rd and 5, not a play action. Relatively clean pocket, and throws it quick, misses his receiver. I would see a little bit of a slight PI there. Let's read that again. No, that's just a low throw. Tyreek, Tua needs to hit him there. That's not a good throw. All right, 1st and 10. Tua sees time, steps up into the pocket, and I want to see Tyreek's route here because I think he rounded it a little too much. Again, I wish I had the all 22. I don't, but I want to see this because this is the type of throw that he finds it's just a drop, to be honest. If Tyreek rounds this route a little bit less, I think it's a cut and he can go, but who knows? Let's see this one. Just a short concept to SETI. Works out well. Nothing much there. By this point, the game is pretty much over. They don't want to be trying anything too aggressive. I hate the rolling out to the left concept. because Tua doesn't have the arm strength. And now he's under a lot of duress. And this is a dropped interception. But look, I hate this concept. I've been saying this the whole time. You can't chop block Judon there and still let him get up. Ingold, I love the chop blocking idea. But Tua, he has to be aware and throw this ball out of bounds. He has to find a way to get it there. This is never going to be a good pass. There's no one there. It's not a great idea, but I hate the play call because what is he looking for? Is he looking for this route right here? I think this is the only route that he can look for right here. And even if he goes here, I'm going to just say he goes here. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he goes here. Judon's up on his feet again. So there's not really much you can do. So I hate the play call, but he should have had the brains to throw this out of bounds. This could have been a pick, and this could have changed the game. So that's the type of thing we want to avoid. 3rd down and 3. Again, has time. Armstead having a great game. Perfect throw. Perfect. That's the type of throw that Tua is never going to miss on. That some of the young quarterbacks in the league will miss on and will lose their team the game from that. Tua will not miss that. All right. Clean pocket, but he takes a little too long, scrambles, throws it out of bounds. Oh, caught, actually. That was well done. That was very well done. I actually thought that was going to be out of bounds. I want to see where this collapsed, because was this the design? It can't be. I think the design would have been to have, I know I'm throwing a lot of hypotheticals in, but you want to have this guy in on a slant maybe, because there's no one in the middle of that field. This guy can maybe jump the route, but it's unlikely that he's going to leave Tyreek Hill or Cedric Wilson here on one-on-one with a linebacker. So he's not going to do that. So let's see what they did do. Yeah, he didn't end up running the in break, and he finds the wide open Cedric Wilson on the side. So it's good improvisation, but I think it's easy to be Monday morning quarterback though. So who knows? And again, this is just a pocket breakdown. Not a good block from, I believe, Rob Hunt here. And it's Eichenberg who's just getting manhandled in the middle. And Bentley just comes up. Tua can't get out of that. There's nothing he can do there. It was an incomplete pass, not a fumble. Now, this is the throw of the game for me. Because what is he going to do here? Realistically, this is a good block, but he's going to get back up. This is an option right here. But this throw into this coverage with that amount of touch is perfect for me. I think that was the best throw of the game by him to Jalen Waddle. It just shows elite IQ, elite tenacity. It's perfect. Drops back. Again, O-line's starting to fall apart as the game goes on. That's not what we like to see, though. I'd never want to see the quarterback do this. I think this is a big problem with the young quarterbacks in the NFL, and Tua is not blameless here. You take this sack. You never try to make this throw, because this throw could get intercepted. I think that could be called a fumble. You never do that, ever. Now he has time, and he makes the read, and that's what this offense is, though. This offense is yards after catch, and Edmonds ended up getting lucky that the guy missed it and getting the first down and pretty much icing the game there. But look at that. Yeah, that's just getting lucky on his part. He steps on the guy's foot and stays up. I don't understand quite how, but he managed to do it. 2nd and 2. I don't know why they're still throwing at this point, still running play actions at this point. Tua is going to get to the outside and throw it across his body. Incomplete, I believe. But that was all the throws today. So overall, I would say a mixed bag. I want to see more from him going downfield. I think everyone does. But when he's going downfield, he has to be completely sure that it's the right idea. Because when we saw it yesterday or 2 days ago, it just wasn't quite on. So he has to be on the same page. But overall, I think he had a relatively solid game. It was what we saw last year, just with a better offensive scheming, not as much RPOs. So only improvements expected. It's still Tua time in Miami. Let's see where it takes him. I'm Dylan Shalom with the S-Tape episode 2. Expect a couple more episodes. I'm out.